All right, welcome my Banana Republic lovers. I know if you clicked on this video, you love Banana Republic as much as I do. And let me tell you, I haven't brought you a video on them lately because there hasn't been anything worth noting, because believe me, I get all the emails. I check in all the time. I check into all of our favorite stores all the time, and I am bringing you the videos of the stores that I think have good stuff worth ordering and trying on and styling for you. So Banana Republic is back. This time I checked in and they're firing it up. They have some good stuff. So I have some jeans, some pants, some really cute tops that shocked me that you need to see. Oh, and I'm gonna be doing a tops styled video soon, because I know sometimes you don't always want a third layer, or maybe you're going somewhere, you're going on a date, you're going out with the girls, you have a special event. And I know a lot of times we wear our third layer like to somewhere, but then you take that off and you want like a really cute top all on its own. So I did go to tons of stores and I'm gonna have a whole video just on that. Some great ones that I think will work for a lot of you. So make sure you subscribe so you know when that one comes out. But do check out Banana Republic. They have some really good stuff, and I have a feeling they usually do really good in the fall and winter. So I can't wait to see the next few seasons releases. But for this video, everything will be styled so you can at least get some outfit inspo. If you are in the market to pick up a couple new pieces, then everything will be linked down below. If you're watching on a TV, you can use this QR code right here, and that will take you to my LTK. So you can shop the whole outfit, and if you like the shoes, the bag, anything else I'm wearing, the necklace, earrings. Oh, I will say these earrings I wore in all of the looks, and these are the 3-carat cubic zirconia ones from Nordstrom. So if you're wondering the size, and it's 3-carat total weight. So they're each, you know, 1.5 carats, faux diamonds. I think they're like $30 and they look really pretty. Been loving those. But we have a lot to cover, so let's jump in. I wanted to share this water bottle too really quick. In case you don't know, it's not new. It's really not that revolutionary, but I have just purchased a lot of different kind over the years, and I love this one. It's the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Brumate, but I love it because you can completely take apart the top and throw it all in the wash, and you can also lock it, because I like to throw this in my tote and then it doesn't spill. So I love that. You can turn it all the way upside down and it doesn't spill out, and it keeps my ice for so long. Like I've had ice last 2 days in here before, maybe longer, I'm not sure. I usually rinse it out by then, but it comes in a lot of great colors. So I'll link that down below because I think this is a great one to have on hand. Okay, first up, let's talk about these jeans, which I'll just tell you right off the bat, I loved. One, they're boot cut and high rise. So right there, that's my personal favorite. I did pick these up in a 27 long, and of course, Banana Republic has, you know, the different sizing, which I love. And really, that is something to note. Usually everywhere where they have long, they also have short or petite. So if you watch me and you're not as tall as me, because I'm 5'8", and all my stats are down below at the very bottom of the description box, and you do want to check that because I do swing weight quite often. And so if you're watching a way older video, I was a much different size. So you definitely want to see that if you are trying to compare what size you are to me. But so I do like to put that in there. And I loved everything about these. They are, I will say, a medium wash, but there's no distressing, no bleaching. I would say in person, it looks a tad lighter here, but not really. It just adds some jean variation. There is a button and zip fly, 5-pocket styling. Of course, the belt loops. I love the placement of the pockets as well. Really nice. And these ones are 74% cotton, 25% lyocell, 1% spandex. And these were so well fitted when I put them on, because they're not real stretchy, even though they have the lyocell in them. They reminded me almost of the Levi's ribcage jeans, which I love. When I put them on, it just like sucks everything up, which I love. So I think these were actually my favorite of the whole haul, spoiler alert, except the last pair is really neat too. So if you are looking for a classic boot cut, different lengths, different sizes, definitely give these Banana Republic a try. And let's talk about this beautiful top. So number one, I picked it for the color. It does come in other colors. And I have been into more of the upper area coverage. And this is great because this is a linen, mostly linen, 45% linen and viscose rayon blend, but it just totally feels like a really lightweight linen. And I will say, holding it up here, it's super see-through. Can you tell? But on, I did not feel that it was that way. So I want to tell you that it looks see-through, but I wore this with a nude color bra and that's how I would wear it. So against my skin, I did not feel it was see-through, but just to note, maybe in the sunshine it would be, you could wear a little tank top, but I love this kind of pleating or gathering look at the top, really pretty. I love this simple collar. I liked the arm coverage, but there's no frills there. The length is great. So it does have this little split, so you can wear it open, or, you know, out, not tucked in, or half tucked, or all the way tucked. I just find it really versatile. So I love the fit, feel, material. I picked this up in a small, and I just think that this is a great, really all year round top. And the next pair of jeans I picked up are the high-rise 90s straight leg in the same size, 27 long. I liked the length. I will say there is a tad bit of distressing on both of the pockets, a little bit at the hemline as well, not too much though. I liked the length. I liked how long it was. It is a classic button zip styling, and it does have the belt loops, of course, and the traditional pockets in the back. It did have a little more bleaching in the front than I like, but that just gives it a little more relaxed, worn look. So I like the size, the fit, everything about these. I thought they were really nice. So if you are in need for a straight leg, these are nice. They fit great. Let's see the composition. So these are 99% cotton and 1% spandex. So they do fit really nice. They really don't have any stretch, even for 1%. I've run into some that feel a little stretchier, so I always like to give it that test. So I would say a classic straight leg, again, comes in different lengths, so you can definitely find one that fits for you, and just a classic denim jean. Okay, and let's talk about the top. So when I saw this on the model, I was like, wow, that's really interesting, like a unique top, because I kind of had my eye out for that, you know, tops video in the back of my mind. And so I was like, this is really neat. Like this could be styled a few ways. And so it is 100% cotton. It's like a cotton poplin, so it's crisp, really nice. I picked it up in the black because I just thought that was a little more elegant, but I am just so interested in this bottom wrap situation here. So online, they did style it open, so I tried it like that. And there is this button, so I feel like you could even get more creative. So I just think it's a really neat, like, statement top. And it is cotton, so I feel like it can be, you know, styled casually, but then it just seems like it could be dressed up as well. So if you wore this with like some really pretty trousers, even like silk or satin trousers to a party, tied this up with heels would be great. But then you could wear this with a skirt and like flip-flops or sandals in the spring or summer. So I like the coverage, and because it's cotton, it's real breathable, but you could layer it. I loved it with, you know, my statement necklace on, just really pretty. And there is a little button here, so you can just have it hang that way. You can unbutton it, wrap it a little bit more. So I was kind of like playing around with it, trying different ways. And I did pick this one up in a small, and I liked how it fit. It has good arm coverage and just real covering, but real breathable. So a really interesting, neat top. Okay, and the next pair of jeans I picked up are the mid-rise 90s relaxed. So mid-rise, relaxed through the hip and thigh, straight leg opening. And I got these in a 27 long as well, but they're not long. As you can see, they actually fit perfectly, which is nice if you want to wear your shoes with sneakers. Now, normally I like a really long pant, but these are perfect to wear with sneakers or loafers if you don't want your pants, you know, dragging. I don't mind a little bit. And so I liked the wash of these. I would say they're a nice medium wash, and they do have the button and zip closure, belt loops, 5-pocket styling, classic Banana Republic pockets as well. And these are 74% cotton, 25% lyocell, 1% spandex. I don't have glasses on, and sometimes I need them. So this is a similar composition to the first pair. And they're my two favorites too of the two. And I always do like a rigid jean. It's not that the straight leg, the straight leg I didn't like, but these are really nice. So just a different look, a classic jean, no distressing. It does have this like almost darker coloring at the bottom and in some of the areas. So it does have an interesting coloring on them, but I liked how these fit and felt, and I think that they are a great classic, like everyday jean. Okay, and let's talk about this gorgeous cardigan. So first, let me tell you right off the bat, I picked this up in a small and I did want it fitted, but I think it might be a little too fitted. You tell me. It's not that I mind any gaping, and I haven't watched the video yet, so I don't know if there's gaping, but I could always pin it, but it was pretty tight. But it's actually also a nice thick material, and it's 80% cotton, 20% silk. So it feels amazing. If you could imagine, it's just real, the weight is beautiful, and it's got this cream color, but even a little deeper. I wouldn't say beige, but darker than cream with a navy stripe. So pretty. This loose sleeve look. I love the buttons. There's real pockets here. It's just lovely. So I'm thinking of getting a medium. Let me know your thoughts. And then of course I'll look at the video and decide as well. But if you're in need of a cardigan, this is just gorgeous, and the fit and feel is amazing. All right, next let's talk about these Ivory pants, which are amazing. I love them. I think they look so good, and you could really wear them all year round. So they do have the tab closure, double tab closure, and a little safety interior button, zip fly. And then it comes with this little belt in the same material. I actually thought it was really cute. I was like, should I change it out? But I thought it was cute. I love the high rise on these. I did pick these up in a size 4. And let me tell you the composition, because it's really interesting. So these are a 36% cotton, 34% rayon viscose blend, and then 30% linen. So really neat. So really how they felt when I put them on is they feel like a kind of linen blend pant. And I think that's really nice. That's why they have kind of a drapey feel. They feel interesting, and they have like a texture on them, like I guess a traditional linen kind of texture. But these are a great pant really that you could wear all year round. So you could dress this down for a casual look in the spring and summer, but then you could layer this, put some, leggings, tights, or thermals under if you want to wear them as a trouser to work or a meeting. But really, really cute. I love the high rise. I felt it was like really slimming. There's just one pocket in the back, and I love, of course, the wide leg look. So these were surprising to me. Really, really liked. I liked how they fit, felt, looked, and then of course this color can just go with so many things. Okay, and let's talk about the shirt. So when I first got this, I was like, oh, cute, 100% cotton little floral shirt. That's nice. I absolutely loved it. So the neckline here is not like any neckline I don't think I've tried on. So I haven't had a polo that had this kind of thing. So usually they're like a V-neck or more of an open scoop neck, but this has almost like an oval opening, which is really interesting. I liked that. I think the little strings and tassels, which is something I usually want to cut off, but these are really cute. I liked them. I thought they were nice. I love the coverage. And it is 100% cotton, so it is, again, like the first brown one. It looks really see-through when you hold it up, but on, I didn't think that it was if you just wear a skin-colored bra. And I picked this up in a size small. Of course, this comes in other colors, but I feel like you could wear this out, tucked in, half tucked. And of course it felt amazing on. So I think just a great, like easy but elevated shirt to have on hand. And then I styled those pants with this gorgeous green. I've been into green this fall. I keep picking up green items, and I saw this shirt and I was like, that is so cute. And I love to have button-ups on hand and unique ones. I like to find unique ones, either in their coloring or something a little different about them, because you can wear them so many ways, or you can just throw them over a tank top in the spring and summer, or even use it as a beach cover up, put it over your dress. There's just so many uses for it. So I did pick this up in a small. I really liked it. I will say it's a lot longer than I anticipated, but I totally worked with it. So you can tuck it in or you can tie it up. But the small worked really nice. I like the small white buttons. There's just one front pocket, not a whole lot going on. I would say probably the most different thing is the length. And of course it's 100% cotton, so it feels amazing as well. Hopefully that closer look was helpful, the sizing information as well. Let me know if you have any questions on anything. Do you have any of these pieces? Have you checked into Banana Republic lately? I would love to hear your thoughts on this haul, on anything that, you know, what you thought of how they looked on me. I always like a second opinion. And I wanted to thank you so much for dropping in and spending some of your time with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one.